I was 8 years old. For the first time, our school took us out to sports open field for competitions. It was a sunny day, the surroundings were green, and the air was fresh. Students were stretching and preparing for each classroom's race. The races began, and I watched as the big, muscular boys of the senior class ran. I thought to myself, how could they do it? Could I do it also? If it was the size of their muscles that did the trick, then I knew I stood no chance. However, something in me said, give it a try, and I took my place at the start of the line. At the blow of the whistle, I ran with all my might, putting all my heart into it. I was quite a sight, but in the end, I was fifth place. I wondered to myself, how would I do in the next races? But when the next races came, I won. And from then on, I was the fastest in the juniors. I could hardly believe the amount of energy I had inside me. It looked like once I entered the race, I became a different person altogether. I had conquered racing when a new challenge appeared. At the age of 12, I joined a new school. The music teacher played guitar like it was part of his body. I watched him effortlessly produce all sorts of wonderful tunes and songs. He made it both attractive and intimidating. And by, I saw him, I say, let me give it a try. And so, but when I got tried out, I found that it was no fun at all. The fingers were strained and it took a huge effort to produce something sensible. I almost gave up. However, he encouraged me and started coaching me. And by, I started to make some sensible noise. And in a few months' time, I became a proficient guitar player. Now it was my turn to influence newcomers. Um, at about the same time, I met a student who was good at football. His football skills attracted me, and I watched his game, and they attracted me to watch his game closely. And we soon became friends, and in the end, I became a good football player, and, and it enabled me to join the school football team. These early experiences in life taught me some valuable lessons. As young people, when you're growing up, we are faced with various new situations and challenges. Some of them can be very intimidating, and the easy thing to do would be to avoid them, hide, shy away, observe at a safe distance. This would keep us in our comfort zone and would save us from embarrassments and demands. It would seem to be the safe way. But if you follow this path in life, you find that it is uninteresting. You find that you get frustrated and you miss all the fun. It's like being a permanent spectator as game after game is played. You may cheer with all your heart or just casually look on, but in the end, it doesn't. It doesn't. It makes you handicapped since you can't influence the outcome of the game. No wonder lots of permanent spectators require lots of popcorn and food to keep them going, and in the end, some of them become hooligans. Um, However, once you overcome this fear of failure, accepting a challenge, throwing yourself at it, something is unlocked. You discover new ability, energy, and creativity that you had never known before. You discover a hidden force at work within you. Accepting a challenge and not running from it releases this hidden force to develop you and make you more skilled and equipped to handle life. As a young person, when your options are increased and your ability to cope is developed, um, you become more confident and life becomes very interesting. As a result, your circle of good friends and acquaintances becomes larger and you have more to contribute towards the common good. You become a welcome participant instead of remaining a casual spectator. This also taught me the importance of being in the right, exposed to the right environments, and hang out with the right people. Wherever you are, you must find your crowd. It's like this. Either you find your crowd or the crowd will find you. I also learned that people who are not intimidated by challenges are drawn to people who have something that could develop them. Um, you find new heroes who become people who you're not just admiring, but who have more to influence you, who have something that could develop you. My heroes became the guy who won the race I wanted to run. My music teacher who played guitar so skillfully and made me want to play it too. And and my friend whose skills at football enabled me to play it too and be very good at it. And in the end, I became part of that school football team. Um, these early experiences made me discover that there were those whose performances inspired me to try out what they did best. I looked to them not just feel good about it, but to learn what they did and excelled in life so that I could do it too. Um, uh, these early experiences made me discover something else. I discovered that uh, as I learned the challenges come with hidden benefits, I discovered that I became unconsciously attracted towards them. In mathematics, I became very excited when I solved a problem that people thought was very difficult. To me, it was an invitation towards an adventure. I, it energized me to know that cracking the code would make my day and enhance my skills. Hence, I discovered as a problem solver, and problems attracted me. I believe this will help me in life and to help others along the way. So I want to encourage you today. The next time you face a challenge, be very excited. Do not hide. Do not look for the exit door, and do not let it intimidate you. Draw a picture in your mind that behind the challenge is a hidden treasure. Picture it as a wrapped gift waiting for you to unwrap it. The wrapping may be done in a mean way, but know that in the end, you'll get your treasure. Let challenges thrill you rather than intimidate you. Thank you.